Доктор сказал, что у всех у вас есть.
The doctor has just mentioned that all of you have injuries. I want to emphasize something. I have said this many times before, and I say this consciously and with full justification. Everyone in the special military operation zone, on the front lines, in the war, are heroes. An attack can happen any second and anywhere. Yet, assault units, special forces, and high-altitude reconnaissance require special endurance, special character. This is obvious. I am very pleased to have people like you. Thank you very much. You know that your efforts are not in vain. The situation, in general, in the special military operation zone is developing favorably for you. Your combat comrades are actively advancing on all fronts. As you know, in the city of Kupiansk and in the city of Krasnoarmeysk, the enemy has been surrounded. By the way, I discussed this issue with the commanders of the respective groups. They do not object to allowing media representatives, foreign journalists, and Ukrainian journalists into the area of the surrounded enemy, so they can see with their own eyes what is happening there, assess the condition of the encircled Ukrainian troops, and so that Ukraine's political leadership can make appropriate decisions regarding the fate of their citizens and servicemen, as they once did in Azovstal. They will have this opportunity. We are only worried about provocations from the Ukrainian side. We are ready to cease hostilities for a certain time, for a few hours, 2, 3, 6 hours, so that groups of journalists can enter these settlements, see what's going on, talk to Ukrainian servicemen, and exit. We are ready to bring them to certain locations so that the Ukrainian servicemen on the other side can receive them. The main thing is to avoid provocations from the Ukrainian side, so that some drone doesn't hit these journalists, and none of them get hurt. Everyone might then try to blame this incident on us. We don't need that. On the contrary, we are ready to do everything exactly as I just said. The question is whether the Ukrainian side is ready for this. That's the first thing I wanted to say. What you are doing on the front line is honorable. That's obvious. But I think it's important for you to know what is happening overall on the line of contact, on the front line. This is how things turned out. What you do, what your comrades, our soldiers, officers are doing is the most important task the country is doing right now. It is ensuring its security, the safety of our people for the long term. But equally important is that, amidst solving these urgent, crucial problems, we do not forget to improve and strengthen our strategic potential. You have probably heard too, quite recently a new, latest missile with an unlimited range and a nuclear propulsion system was tested. It has unequivocal advantages. We can be proud of the achievements of our scientists, specialists, engineers, and workers who did all this. The advantage is that this is a small nuclear propulsion system. Its power is comparable to a nuclear reactor of a nuclear submarine, but it is 1,000 times smaller. 1,000 times. But that's not even the most important thing. The most important thing is that while a conventional nuclear reactor takes several hours, days, or weeks to start up, this nuclear reactor starts up in a matter of minutes or seconds. This is a tremendous achievement. But we will also be able to apply this in the national economy, in the future, to address energy security issues in the Arctic, and in the Moon program. We will use it too. And even now, we already use the radiation-protected electronics used in the Burevestnik missile in space programs. So this is a breakthrough not only in enhancing the country's defense capabilities but also overall in science, in the national economy for the future. But that's not all. You should know this. Yesterday, we conducted a test of another promising complex, the unmanned underwater vehicle Poseidon, also with a nuclear power unit on board. For the first time, we managed not only to launch it using a starter motor from a carrier submarine, but also to start up a nuclear power plant, which allowed the device to operate for a certain period of time. This is a huge success. Besides all the advantages I mentioned, it's also very small. The latest missile is 1,000 times smaller than a nuclear reactor on a submarine. Poseidon is 100 times smaller than a nuclear reactor on a submarine. Yet, the power of Poseidon significantly exceeds that of even our most promising Sarmat intercontinental range missile. None like Sarmat exists in the world. It is not on duty yet, but it will be soon. But Poseidon significantly exceeds Sarmat in power. And, moreover, in terms of speeds and depths of movement of this unmanned vehicle, there is nothing like it in the world, and it is unlikely to appear shortly, and there are no ways to intercept it. I think this is important to you as well, right? You are fighting on the front lines, risking your lives, and of course, you are thinking about what you are doing it for, how prepared the country is to support what you do, risking your life and health, protecting the motherland, how capable it will be to continue moving forward, strengthening its defense and generally growing stronger. These are also elements related to this work. Thank you once again very much. If anyone wants to say something, please do. If not, we will ask the journalists to leave and then just talk with you heart to heart. Comrade Supreme Commander-in-Chief, such a test was conducted on October 21st. Indeed, the difference from previous tests is that the missile flew for several hours, covering a distance of 14,000 kilometers. And that's not the limit.
A nuclear-powered one.
A nuclear-powered one, yes. And the technical characteristics of the Burevestnik allow it to be used with guaranteed accuracy against highly protected targets at any range. Furthermore, during the flight, the missile performed all the prescribed vertical and horizontal maneuvers, thereby demonstrating its high capabilities for evading air defense missile systems.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.